All right. So we're just going to see. We're going to see. We will see if it matters or not. So, hey, we're live. I'm trying to see if we do lives on here through EV Mux, whether it's through my MP3D channel or through the Hometown Co. or on Twitch or on here, if it's going to be something that we can do. So the only thing that I don't like about doing this through EV Mux, no offense to EV Mux because it's awesome. However, all my comments and things will come up on the left-hand side. So my camera's here, and then all my comments are over here. So I just got to let people know that we are live. So give me a second while we're doing that. Hey, there we go. I see you. What's going on? What's going on? Southern Ground Design. So yeah, I need to do it from here. And the only problem with this is I can't play music and stuff like that. That's the only thing. But we're just gonna do a quick little post, a little video here. Hey, what's up, guys? We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and 2 channels on YouTube. On my MP3D, the Hometown Co. And the Hometown Co. on Twitch. So hey, come join us. I'm just trying something new. I'm just gonna post that. Hey, what's up, guys? Let's see what happens. Hey, what's up, guys? We are live on YouTube, Twitch. We're just gonna post it. We are live. How about that? Let's just see. You know, who knows? We'll see. I mean, people get in here. I love it so I can put your comments up and people can see them and all that stuff. But we'll see. And normally, I don't know. It probably won't even let me. It probably won't let me. It probably won't let me get any kind of following on it. It probably will limit it a lot. I don't know. We'll see. It may not. We'll see. But we do have, like I say, so you very rarely come over here. Well, you know, it doesn't. So here's the thing: when you're on this, it's you can't jump in and out. Like the good thing about being on TikTok is that you can kind of jump in and out. You can kind of move around. If your ADHD can take you all over the place. So we're just going to see. All right. We're going to let everybody know that's where we are. I'm just going to send out some people. Just, if people don't come, that's fine. I'm sending you one too because you're already here. But again, I'm just going to let people know. And if they come over, at least they kind of know. If I can let people know where I am, then they can find me and we can do lives from here. So, it is. Let's see. If I got one more that I can do. Let's try one more. All right, then I'm done. All right, let's post it. I bet you anything it doesn't let me get any views on it. Hey, what's up, guys? We are live. We'll see what happens. YouTube, Twitch. It may not let me get any views on it. We'll see. Oh yeah, was it? Somebody said that the got a bit of the tisms. Just ADHD. Listen, for sure, adult ADHD is real. It is definitely, and of course, being that I'm older, there's nobody knew what that stuff was when we were kids. They just I just got paddlings in school all the time, so you didn't really get you didn't get the free pass. Nobody was medicated. Everybody was just whooped all the time. So We just got whooped all the time. But yeah, the only thing that I don't like with this is that, unless I do have, the only thing is I do have Epidemic Sound, which I can play music that is copyright free that I pay for because I use it for the YouTube channel. But the only other thing is that I don't pay for it for the other channel. So there's only one channel that I pay for it through. Oh, what's up? The Adventures with Uncle Dave. What's up, man? So yeah, we were on TikTok, Uncle Dave, and they kept giving me restrictions or whatever. Because if I mentioned anything about the Hometown Co., which I didn't, if I mentioned anything about the Hometown Co. or MP3D or anything like that, it kept kicking us off. And so, here for some support. Well, hey, I appreciate it. So we're just, like I said, I feel like, so it's frustrating because you'll be on TikTok live and you'll get restricted and you'll go from like having, 15 to 20 people on your live, and then all of a sudden it'll jump off. But Dave, hey, listen, we're going to be doing I'm not promoting you become a member on MP3D or anything, but I am going to be doing a members only live coming up this next week. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and we're also going to be, I'm going to be letting you guys know about your discount code that you're going to have, which is exclusive for MP3D members. So if you're, some of you guys are on here, you're on my Hometown Co., but I also have my YouTube channel, NP3D. You see my name on there. You look that up. And so I have paid memberships, and that is something I do. So you get 15% off. That's on like apparel and like stuff like that. And then with that 15% off, basically the first time you buy something, it's almost to $4.99 that you're saving already. And then every month I'll do a giveaway for paid members. And then I'll also do, I'll do live, exclusive members only lives and stuff like that. So yeah. So Dave, we were doing some stuff in the shop. So I was in here. Here, I'll go in here so you can kind of see. But we were in here doing some lives in here. So we were doing. Let me turn the light back on. I don't know, my TV must have gone off. Hold on, give me 1 second. Turn that on so you can kind of see. Let me turn that on. There we go. All right, there we go. So yeah, so this is where I was doing my hat presses and all that stuff. You can kind of see. I don't know how bright that is on video. It looks bright, but I don't know how bright it is for y'all or how the sound is. Let me turn the volume. I may have the volume turned down too. Let's turn the volume up. All right, can you hear that, Dave? I don't know. I turned the volume down when I went off live on there earlier, but we were doing some hat pressings earlier and here, and so that may be way too bright. You have to let me know when I come back because I don't have a way to watch it on here. I guess I could watch it on my phone here. I do have my phone here, so I can pull that up. Let me go back in here. So you can hear me fine? Oh, no, yeah. Hey, man. Hey, listen, Dave, I love it. I love the smack talking. Like, to me, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun to me. Like, I love when people, give me a hard time. I mean, my best friends are the people that joke me the most. So, I don't know. Like I said, I got to figure it out. Like, if I'm on here, so we pressed, like, some hats, and I was just talking about, like, press settings and things like that. And I only had, like, 14 hats that we had to do tonight. And then, but, I just want to have a way that we can talk about whatever we want to talk about without being restricted constantly. So if I want to mention my business, I can. If I want to mention that I've got apparel for sale, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to pull up and share screen. So like right here, if I go to share media and I want to like bring something up and show you guys something, if I want to share my screen with you, I want to be able to do that and not have to, worry about, what's, what I can show you and what I can't show you. But like, this is something that you should be able to do on any any site. So like if I go to my apparel right now and I go in here and tell y'all that I want to be able to share my screen, I can share my screen. Let me pull it up. Share screen. And I want to show you guys. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me. Let me see if it'll let me show you on here and then move things around. So y'all tell me if you can actually see this on the screen, because if I've got it pulled up, did it let me show it? Let me pull it up. Add to the scene. Oh, there we go. Now I have to go over here, pull that up so I can show you. Like, okay, so I've got these shirts. I've got these hoodies on here. There's the Hometown Jason. And listen, I don't know if anybody would want that or not, but I've got it in, we got it in brown and charcoal gray. We've got it in black. But the cool thing is that these are, how much are they? That's for hats. See, these are $24.99. And of course, if you're a paid member on my YouTube channel, you would get 15% off of that. So, I mean, we have all kinds of cool stuff. We got some red clay hoodies, Hometown Traditions. Those are on there for $24. And again, I don't mark these up a crazy amount. So, 15% off, I'm not going to make hardly anything, which is fine. Especially if you're a paid member. I want that to be something that y'all can see. But let's see. Let me bring that back up. There we go. All right. So that's kind of a cool thing. That might be, yeah, there it is. Yeah. What's up, Diego? So yeah, I don't know, like I love to be able to get on here and kind of just show you guys things. I can show videos of things. I can show you stuff that we're doing like I just love the idea that I can literally get on here and just show you, what hats we have right now. Like if I want to talk to you about our signature leatherette and I want to show you the cool thing, like right now, if you go in here and you say you wanted some of this, did I pull it up? Is it on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. So if I pull this up, if you put in 10 sheets and add it to your cart, and then you see it says that you're $7.50 away from free shipping. So if you go back in here and you add one more, and then you go to checkout, you're at 10. Or you're at let's see. Hold on. You got 5% off, but if you add one more, you've got free shipping. So at 11 sheets, you've unlocked free shipping, and you've knocked down the cost of your leatherette from $15 to $14.25. Okay, now if you go up to, let's see where the break point is. I think it's 20. So at 15 sheets, you're at $13.88 a sheet. At, let's see, I want to say 20, or is it 25? Let's go 20. At 20, you get to 10%, which knocks them down to $13.50. At 25, I think you get to 12.5%, I think. Let's go. Yeah. At 12.5%, you're at $13.13. And then I think if you go all the way up to 50, if you go to 50, you get to 15%. Yeah, so you're at 15% off. That turns into $12.75 a sheet with free shipping, which is not bad, It is really not bad. So, I don't know, y'all tell me. Yeah. So, am I pressing my merch myself? Some I do, and some I don't. You said I get it. YouTube and TikTok don't mind running ads and making money off your stream, but don't want you advertising your stuff to make money. It's kind of hypocritical. And I don't understand why they let you put your links to things. Like when they put your links to things on there, that's frustrating too. Oh, Southern Ground Designs. Listen, I've got white coming in too. free shipping is always good for me. Listen, free shipping's huge. And let me say something to you also. Let me pull this up. I want to show y'all something. So if you need a brand that I have, so like right now, if you go, some of y'all don't even know if you've actually like looked around onto the shop that much. But if you go into all of our blank headwear, so if you go to blank headwear and you go to outdoor cap, you'll see that I've got, and I want my people to understand this, that if you go to outdoor cap, it says minimums vary by brand due to supplier. So let's say you wanted this outdoor 550 camo. Okay. That hat, it's got it in there that you have to order 24. Now that's just the general public, people that don't know me, they get on here, because I've had people go on here and order one hat, but AutoCap charges me, they charge me like $24. Outdoor Cap and AutoCap do that. They charge me $24 for a singular hat. So, now you don't have to order. If you work through me and you don't need 24, we'll just talk about the shipping and I'll offset it or whatever. But just for the general person that comes in here and wants to buy just one hat, they charge me, even though like if you added that to cart, and you'd see, let me take these out of my cart. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. It won't show you on this, but like, let's say you ordered, that one cap from me and you ordered this hat, just one of them, it's $15. Now if you order, it's 24, but if you wanted that hat, they charge me $24 for that. But you guys don't have to order 24 from me. You just need to reach out to me and we'll figure it out, because they're charging me about $24 for stuff. So I will work out the deal with, my people. But just for the average person that gets in there and wants to order a hat, I'm not having somebody, because I've already had somebody order one hat and I ended up losing money on the deal. So, I mean, I will let you know that all the different brands of hats we carry on there, if it says you have to order 24, if you reach out to me ahead of time and message me, we'll work it out. But like, I don't do that on Decky. I won't be doing that on Pitbull, and I won't be doing that on Richardson, because Richardson's actually reasonable. I can afford to help you out with shipping and not charge what they charge me, because it's not that crazy. And typically, I just ask people, if you're going to order Richardson hats from me, it's not completed hats, not like custom hats, but like if you're ordering Richardson hats from me, I just tell you to order at least, if you keep it to 10, because Richardson, 10 or $50, at least $50. I got to change that on the site too, because if you don't order at least $50 in Richardson, they charge me a $10 surcharge fee to do that. So, yeah, it's crazy. And that's what a lot of people don't know. Like I had somebody ordered that hat. It would cost them, with the shipping, they bought a blank hat that was about $14, and after shipping, they spent like 20 something, and then cost to me was $24 to get it shipped. And so I ended up losing on that one big time. Yep. So auto cap and outdoor cap we carry as well. So we have about 18 brands that we work with. And so, between Richardson, Decky, AutoCap, Imperial, branded bills. I mean, you can see some of them on here. I'll show you. I'll pull them up so you can see them. But like, I don't have them all on here, so I'll just tell you that if you there's something that you're wanting, like blank headwear wise, like the Decky hats, we got pretty much every style of Decky hat that you might want. And you look on down here, you got the next page. You got all the, you sort through all the different ones, like the perforated ones. Now listen, that says also, if you're one of my people, we can talk about better pricing for bulk for these hats too. And I know that says $21 and that's expensive, but obviously if you contact me and we'll figure it out. But like this hat right here is $12. Some of these newer ones like that, I feel like that's a brand new one that just came out. They're asking for a premium on those, which for me, I give you better pricing based off of like what you're ordering. But like the auto cap stuff, like you got a hat that's $7.91, but if you order one hat from me and then they charge me $24 for that one hat, And then if you added this cart to your cart, you know, just one hat for $8, and then I charge you $7 shipping, and then the stinking thing costs me 23. So I don't know. I got to figure that out with them. And I think if we start doing more volume, it'll be better. But it's just, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But like I want to work with people, but the problem is like with when you're dealing with like Richardson, you got big brand wholesalers out there that are like massive. You know, they're selling their blanks at case pricing. So I'm not going to call anybody out by name, but there's some of them, if you look, you'll see quantity and it'll say 144. And that 144 is the max break point on the Richardson. So like if you're a Richardson dealer like I am, we have a max break point to where the price changes just a little bit. Like it drops it down another 30 to 40 cents for us as dealers. If you ordered 144 hats, that's the maximum break point that we as a dealer get a break. So when you look at some of these big branded companies that are selling for just cents over what a dealer gets it for, you'll see that that's a problem, because as a smaller dealer, you know, we can't afford to run a business and make 20 cents a hat. We just can't do it. I mean, you guys know that. I mean, it's like if you're making hats and let's say you've got $14 in the hat from the purchasing of the hat to getting it patched, pressing, your time, you got $14 to $15. Well, there is no way in the world that you would sell me that hat for $15.30 to make 30 to 40 cents on a finished hat. So that's why I tell everybody, like, you know, the markup on blanks, especially if you're a Richardson dealer, is not crazy. Like, you know, it's just, we can't do case pricing and only make 20 cents a blank. It just doesn't make sense at all. So that's the only thing I think is frustrating for me as a dealer. You know, now I'm willing to admit that, you know, there's some, when you order hats, I'll reach out to you and tell you what I want. You can guide me with it beneficial for both of us. Oh yeah, no. And here's the thing. Let me say this. I'm all about saving a buck for sure. Like, I know what it is. Like, if you can save, you know, so I think there's one Richardson hat that I get that, you know, most of the dealers out there sell them for like $12.50, $13. And I want to say our cost is like $9.50. And so like, it's like a little bit, almost $3, you know, that we get it less. And I get it. I get it. $3 if you're ordering 50 hats, you know, that adds up. But also you got to figure out that, you know, as a dealer, you know, that we don't get free shipping as dealers. We don't get free shipping. So, and they always send us freight. We get freight charges. We get a freight charge after the fact. So we'll place an order for you, and then we charge you what we think is a reasonable shipping cost to get it to you. And then we'll get a shipping freight charge from Richardson that's like, you know, $25, $30, you know, on a large order, which is fine. But if on our site, you know, you bought leatherette and all that stuff and you qualify for free shipping, and then, you know, we still have to pay for the freight, and then you still are trying to get, you know, a wholesale price. You know, we just, as dealers, there's just stuff we can and can't do. And obviously as a business, there's just some things you can and can't do. You said, do I want a deal? Yes. Do I want you to go broke? No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, is that I get it. Direct with them as a dealer. Yeah. That makes sense. Dealers' prices are usually a bit higher than distributors. I sell all types of hats you sell, but it's cheaper for me to go through it. Oh my gosh, 100%. Like there have been times, like seriously, like when the shipping doesn't work out for me, that I've gone and used distributors that I'm, you know, I have an account with, so that, you know, their free shipping, for me, I get there quicker than I get there. And so it makes more sense. And I may only make, $15 to $20 more by doing that, but it's worth it to me to do that. Hey, it's business for sure. Like I said, we work with some big companies, and sometimes, and also here's the other thing. We don't carry a huge stock of hats. Like I keep about 200 to 300 hats here. But again, it's so funny. Like I'll get, 200 or 300 hats here, and I'll show people, and they're like, "Oh, but do you have the bright orange back with the lime green front?" And I'm like, "I don't have that hat because that's not one I keep in stock." So then I have to order those hats, and then I send it to them. So again, I charge, let's say for shipping, I charge $7, $8, $10 for shipping, and then I get a $24. I get a $24 freight charge or whatever it ends up being sometimes. So it is what it is, man. It's all, to me, this is fun. Like business to me, being an entrepreneur, it's super, super exciting. I mean, it can be stressful too, but I just love it. I love trying to make things work. I love it. All right. Now I told y'all I made that post to let people know where I was. Hey, I can't believe it. I've got 100 views on that. That's crazy. I did not think I was going to get any kind of likes on that. And somebody favorite Martinez on YouTube, Twitch. That's kind of cool. So I didn't think I was going to get that. So I think what I'll do is just post on my TikTok like I normally do. But if I'm going to do lives and so I can talk about these things, like I can't help anybody, become a better entrepreneur or better their business if I can't talk about it. Like that's what sucks about TikTok. Like I want to help people. Like I want to really help people. And so, I want to, be able to tell you some tips and tricks on how to go out and get, those hard to get clients, because, not that I've gotten all of them, but, not everybody who's an entrepreneur has that, outgoing spirit. They like working from home. And so a lot of their connections are things that they get through, like, talking to people. Oh, and one other thing, they don't feel comfortable. They like to talk through email or, through text, but going out and actually speaking to somebody's not their thing. But I do want to show you something real quick on my website. So if you go to community, a couple of things. One, if you go to community, you can go to join the hometown HQ. So if you go up here to community, you hit join the hometown HQ, it will take you to, hold on. Will it not do it? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it won't take me out. Okay. So if you go to community and you go to blog, let me show you this. So if you ever want to know anything, there's Kenny right there. There's a partner spotlight that I do little blogs. I need to do another one, but like if you've got a question on like the pros and cons of leatherette versus leather, this is a customer puts a leatherette to the ultimate test and it passes with flying colors. This is somebody that goes in. If you click on these, it'll have like videos of people like trying our stuff. It's got a little blog about it. So I'm going to be doing customer highlights on here. So if you're one of our customers, we've got like our boxing, the hometown code unboxing experience, how you should look to get your things, what it should look like, how we box it up. It's got pictures from our shop. Let's see what else. I've got a blog in here showing you like our first little show we did locally for a Christmas tree lighting event. So if you go in there, it shows you kind of our setup. We were all over the place. There's we actually can do these printed signs for y'all, by the way. We can do printed signs because that's what we do in the shop. We can do these pop-up stairs for you if you're doing that. We can do these tables that need to be ironed, but whatever. There's my buddy Greg. That's my best friend Greg. He's out there doing the 6-7 thing for people. We took pictures with kids. That's my business partner, Brian. But if you go to community, you can go to the blog and you can see all kinds of things. Also, you can go there, and if you've got questions on step-by-step heat press settings for top heat only, for dual heat, there's one of the cooking your leatherette. That's where we did that test on the live where we actually put a heat gun onto a patch and it got up to over 450 degrees on live before it started just smoking the hat. So, we just talk about, overheating your hat, but our patches stayed on. That patch stayed on even after 450 degrees, which is crazy, right? So, I don't know. What's up, Mandy? Oh yeah, I'm up late. Yeah, Mandy, I'm just on here for a little bit tonight. I was live on TikTok and they kept just giving me restrictions because I can't talk about my hat brand. I can't talk about anything. So really doing TikTok live just doesn't benefit me. It just really doesn't benefit me at all. I mean, it hurts me actually because I can't talk about anything. I can't help anybody out. So, I can't, I can just be like a little drone, a little worker drone, and be like, I can't say a word. But then like tonight, what was so frustrating is on our live, I literally was just not even talking about business. I was just pressing hats and I was getting restrictions. But I think, and this is just me telling you guys and whoever else wants to listen, but I believe that people get into our lives and they are companies that they kind of get in there and they don't let you know that they're there. And I swear to you, I think people like report you or put down that you're trying to promote something and then it gives you a restriction. So I that's frustrating. Hey, Mandy, I want to tell you this too. So Mandy, I want to say sometime this week, either this week or this weekend, we're going to do our first members only live. And then I'm going to be giving away merch. I'm going to be giving you guys your 15% off discount code for merchandise on the site, on the shop. So and I'm actually going to be dropping about three more items this week in the apparel too. So, but there's a lot of people that see my TikToks but don't know anything about the website because I can't get onto my lives and tell anybody, hey, if you want to check out my website, if you want to try our leatherette and you want to go and order it, like I can't take you through the order process. I can't take you through, but if I do it this way, I can share my screen. Like if I want to show you how to do a design or something like that, we can do it this way. Speaking of helping people, where are Zach and Az? They'll be here on this Sunday and they're in trouble now. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So that's what I did tonight, Mandy. I actually put, hey, Jason with MP3D and then the Hometown Co. I'm going to be live on Twitch. So we're live right now on the Hometown Co., MP3D, and my Twitch with the Hometown Co. So again, if you guys are on Twitch, I appreciate you for the follow. I'm going to be putting more content out. We're going to be going live, showing you how to do your pressing, show you how to do lasering, show you how to do best practices if you have upper heat only. It's funny you should say that. Another YouTuber I watch is having the same issues and said the same thing you just said about others reporting you. Yeah, I think, dude, we're having so many festivals year round here in South Louisiana. You'd kill it. No one here sells custom hats. Oh, I know. I would love that. Dave, listen, Dave, you need to go and do those things, and I'll send you all the hats, and you can sell them, and I'll just give you commission. That's what we'll do. We'll figure it out. You go do the festivals. But yeah, I think I'll just go onto YouTube like I did. So I went on there and did a post earlier. Yeah, so Martinez, he said, I see you get pretty discouraged on the lives. I don't get discouraged by the lives. I get discouraged when they throttle my live and they just like say, oh, your live's not being sent out to anybody. And that's frustrating. Like that shouldn't be a thing. Like, don't tell me I can put things on my, like if you can put it on your profile and if you can tell people, if you can put links on your profile that you have a website and then they just block it or they say you're promoting something. That's so frustrating. What's up, Leland? But yeah, Leland, you'll think this is funny. Last night we were talking about my lighting setups and stuff. And the funny thing is I didn't wear a hat last night and everybody was giving me crap because I always wear a hat, but I was telling him that last night, sorry, my bald head with my lines here, but I was telling him that I have a hair light back here behind me. And you see that? Yeah, that's funny. I need a hair light. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, the hair, the at least it lights up the side of my hat right there. You know what I mean? Oh, that's so funny. But yeah, I just want to start being able to be a resource to everybody on here. So I can show you. Like I said, you know, again, most of you have didn't even know I had a website. No, most of you didn't know that I have apparel on here. Like I've got these like these homegrown in Georgia, just little this stuff in here. I mean, it's now I will have different ones for different places, and like I got stuff like there's a homegrown Georgia hoodie, there's a Georgia mama. Just these are just little quick little cute things. That's a $16 shirt. Now I think if you get a triple fat like I like, a double or a triple fatty, I think the price goes up a little bit. What's a triple fat? What's that price on a triple fat? It goes up from 16 to 18 if you're getting a triple fatty. So, I'm not saying that you're fat if you get a triple fatty, because I too like to get a triple XL sometimes. I like them to be loose, but a lot of you don't know that I have, some MP3D hoodies on here. I've got, look at that. That's the Hometown Headwear Leatherette with a hat. I mean, come on, man. Who doesn't need one of those? And so that's $24 right there. It's not bad. Like I said, but a lot of people don't know that I even have this stuff, because I can't even mention it. If you're from our hometown in Dallas, Georgia, I got a little Dallas, Georgia hoodie on here. If you're a vet, we've got some veteran apparel on here. There's a hometown. These are a little bit more expensive. Those are 26. The hometown upside down Knoxville hoodies. There's the hometown Jason right there. Come on now, who doesn't want to rock that hoodie? That's so funny. I don't know why I even have that on there, but you know what? It's sold, so there you go. Somebody's going to have my face on one of these times. But we've got some hometown T-shirts, the Hometown Co. We've got some different ones on here, and these are like comfort fit, I think, or comfort colors, I think. So just some different ones on there, and those are like $19. I don't know if those should be $19. I need to look at that. I think that may be a little. That might be one I didn't adjust, but anyway. Let's see what else on there. If you're a nerd herd, if you're part of the Nerd Herd podcast, you got that. We got some veteran hoodies and different things like that. So, but again, you go over to our Hometown Headwear. We've got some of our hats are on here. Just check it out sometime. Like I said, I want to be able to do stuff like this and show people the products that we have, and not feel like every time I mention anything, somebody's going to get mad or whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, that head. Scotty J, what's up, big dog? Jay's in the building. Lord help. That's so funny. Put that hat on or G-Dad'll show up. Oh, yeah, he gives me so, yeah. Wait, hold on, Scott. You said wait. I've been all over the website. Good stuff, y'all. I appreciate that, Dave. Oh, you like that? Well, here's the thing. Like you can't deal. Yeah, so good stuff. That's good stuff. So if you're in here and you're watching me, listen. There's some people in here you need to know. Like Scotty J Travels. He's a travel agent, y'all, and he is. Listen, everybody in here is funny, but like Scotty J Travels, he's got a YouTube channel. You need to check him out. He is funny as crap. You will love him. Mandy, oh yeah, yes, Nerd Herd shirts. Oh, listen, we're gonna have some turd herd shirts that for my private uh, MP3D group. So, oh, listen, Scotty J, while you're on here, we're going to do a live drawing this week. I'm going to let y'all know when the live drawing is, but I've got 15 paid members right now. So, whoever's a paid member of the MP3D, so my YouTube channel MP3D, if you're a paid member, it's $4.99 a month. You get 15, and I'm going to give you guys the discount code for this month, this week. So I'm going to change it every month. But like you get a discount code, 15% off on all your merchandise, that you like apparel and stuff like that. And and then I'm going to give away I'll give away hats at least once a month, a hoodie, some T-shirts, different things like that. So if you're a paid member, like there's opportunity for you to get a shirt, a hoodie, tumblers, different things like that. Like I said, it's $4.99 a month, but I mean, heck, you buy one thing on our website, you basically that's $5 right there, and so it kind of pays for itself. Oh, it went quiet. Is my mic quiet right now? What the heck happened? Hold on. Now, what in the heck? Let's see. Is it still quiet? You think my mic went out? I think you're probably right. There we go. I don't know what happened. There we go. Sorry. Well, you know what it is? You're hearing the mic in the other room. So I had that other mic that was going. The other mic in the other room. I don't know why that's never happened. So there you go. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. I don't even know what I don't even know what you missed out on, to be honest with you. It's still low. So it's this one's still low? Is it better? All right. It works now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good now. All right. So I was saying, so the members only live for the MP3D, the turd herd. So I'm going to be doing a members only live, and I'm going to be giving you guys the discount code for this next month. So it's 15% off on apparel, which again, you pay $4.99 for that membership. And so basically the very first time you buy any merchandise, whatever, any apparel, that's your $5 there. But then we're also going to be doing live drawings where I'm just going to put 15. I'm going to do a little randomizer and then spin the wheel, and then we'll be giving away like a hoodie or a shirt or a hat. Like it might be a custom hat. It might be one that I'm just doing specifically for the turd herd or something like that. Or you guys can do it. We could make it a custom. We could come up with a hat. I can give you guys. So being a member of the paid membership, I'm going to do members only live, and then I'll have a vote for you guys kind of how to figure out like what type of hat. And then what I'd like to do at some point is to send out like, shirts to everybody or a hat to everybody or something like that. That's kind of what I want to work towards, because I feel like, I don't ever want to feel like y'all are paying for something it's not beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the benefit of that? Yeah, I can do a video that's just for members and all that stuff, but I feel like it just needs to be more than that. That's why I'm saying if I can do apparel or something like that, get you a discount on apparel, and then do giveaways and stuff like that. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, I think the Cam fam is here. Did I miss that? Wait, hold on. Let me look back. I missed a minute. There it is. There it is. So look, here's the other thing that's cool. Look at this. I like that I can put y'all's comments up here. Okay. So I like that. So like, yeah, look at this. So yeah, Mitch says, isn't it past your bedtime? Listen, I'm not an old man. I'm okay. I am an old man, but I don't know. I don't know. I have ADHD. Okay, Mitch. So it's hard for me. It's hard for me. But no, I think, yeah, yeah, Scotty J. So Scotty J, he got to five. Is he up to 500? He's probably more than that now. Um, what's up, Hopeful Hiking? What's up? So it's so funny. I seeing all you guys on here. So I think what I'll do is from now on TikTok, I will start putting, hold on, let me pull that one down. So you can hear it now. But I think what I'll do from now on is let people know. Oh, so it's better now. All right, well, that's cool. That helps. All right. But I'll let people know on TikTok that we're going live on here. And that way, we'll have at least people get notified, whether it's through Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. But I don't know. TikTok, I don't think I can. If I do lives on there, it's just going to be to jump on there for a second, because I'm telling y'all, every time I get on TikTok live now, I get restricted. And I think some of that's TikTok, but I also I believe that there are people that get on there and like report it and just say that I'm trying to promote. Now tonight, I 100% have been putting my website up and promoting it, talking about it, because I want you guys to be able to know about it's there. But I don't do this. I can't do this on TikTok. I can't put anything up. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I think it's going to be good. I think doing lives on here is going to be much better. But y'all missed it earlier. We did 14 or 15 hats. I've got about, and so I'm just going to start my lives here, and then I'll just let people know on TikTok and all that stuff that we're going to start the live, and that way they'll know where to come here. That way I can show you the pressing. I can talk to you about pricing. I can talk to you about what's coming up, what's new on the website. I can talk about new blogs that are dropping. Oh, also, holy crap. Maybe I can show y'all this really quick. If y'all give me a second, let me look up, see if I can get my hold on. Let's see if I can pull this up. I may be able to show you guys a preview of our app. Let me see if I can get it to pull up. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, here we go. All right, let me see. Preview. Let me show that right there. All right, here we go. Let me pull it up and get this. Let me show you. Let's see. Let's see. Let me share my screen, and then I'm going to share this. All right, let me share. All right, can y'all see this now? All right, this is Park Planner Pro. Okay, so just to kind of give you an idea. Okay, you're going to be able to sign in. Is it? Can y'all see that? All right, I just want to make sure. Let me see. Can I do this and show y'all? All right, no, it's better if y'all can see it. Let me just go back to the other way. All right, can y'all see it? In chat, let y'all know. All right, let me pull it up. All right, so you log in, and you're wanting to go to the parks. These are Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Universal Studios. These numbers right here, that tells you that, right now, it's open from 9 to 10 right now. Now, here's the thing. When you go in here, you'll see that some of these say, 5 minutes. Now, this is, some of this stuff, obviously, it says that because a lot of the stuff is closing, and it's the end of the night, okay? But go back to Park Pro. If you were out in Universal Hollywood, I've not really messed around with this one that much, but if you were going to Universal Studios, it will show you what the ride time waits are. But here's something we've got that's kind of new, is a rating system. So you're going to be able to look at the dining choices, like what's open, if it has mobile orders. A lot of the rides and the dining, it will show you like the height requirements. Like, if you've got kids with you, you can pull it up. But the cool thing that you're going to be able to see is that we're going to have a way for you to rate things. So if you go to ratings, you're going to be able to go through whichever park. We got to get it sorted. But let's say you're going to, if you're at Casey's Corner, or table service or dinner places or the ride, you can, like for Cosmic Rewind at Guardians, you can be the first. You can sign in and you can actually rate it. And so, and then it's eventually we're going to have the Halloween Horror Nights stuff on there. so people can go in and basically, rate the Halloween Horror Nights and say what houses are the best or what foods or drinks were the best. So that's something we're hoping to do. Like I said, that's going to be something that is going to be exclusive to the people that are part of the MP3D Turd Herd. So that's going to be something y'all are going to have access to. And then, like I said, we're working through the glitches and things with it right now. It should be done by the end of this week, I think, and at least workable. So the reason we're doing that is a lot of times, when you're at, let's say you're at Islands Adventure and you're like, well, I've got what's it like over, what's the wait times at this park? What's the wait times? A lot of people are Disney members and Universal members. So if you can look ahead, and we're also working it to where it'll say, what's the traditional trends from the years prior for things leading up. So we're going to have itineraries that you can put in. So if you're going to be traveling there next week, it'll have a thing like trends from the past years, what those parks, what the people meter, or how busy those are. And so I think that's going to be something that's going to really, really be something I think people will like. So anyway, I'm hoping people will like that anyway. So that's coming. And, like I said, I'm just super duper excited for just a lot of things that's coming up. But, I really appreciate all of you jumping in here. I'm sorry some of y'all missed out on me doing, I was over here in the shop earlier, pressing hats. So let me go over here real quick. So we did, these are my two hat presses, the Hottronics IQ 360. So we were pressing on both of these. And then, of course, in here, I've got my laser machine. I've got two of my lasers in here. And so we were doing that, and we were pressing everything out. So, again, this is just another cool thing that I kind of show you guys behind the scenes of what it's like to make hats. Now, we do hats here at night because, obviously, the shop closes at 5. And so, a lot of the times I spend late nights pressing hats, pressing shirts, lasering out patches, showing everybody about our leatherettes and stuff. So, if you know people that are hat makers that are in need of like leatherette, this is, we sell it. So I want you guys to have access to this so you can kind of recommend us. Now, obviously, what I will tell you that, down the road, I want to have like referral discounts and stuff. So if somebody that you refer them to us and they buy a signature leatherette from us, and then they get it because of you, I want to make sure that you benefit from that. So, I don't know. There's something cool and extra. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to jump on here real quick tonight and kind of just, see how this was going to go. Again, I know that TikTok was just driving me crazy. Being restricted on there, I'd have like 8 or 9 people. It jumped to 15 to 16, and then it would just drop off. So that is just frustrating. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to jump off and read a book a little bit before bedtime, but be looking for that announcement later this week for the exclusive paid members on the MP3D paid membership. That's $4.99. You guys are going to get you're going to get a link. I'm going to give you guys your own private link so you can get to that live. And then again, like I said, we're going to do a free drawing, and then I'm going to give you guys the discount code for apparel, and I will change that code every month. Okay. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all putting up with me. It's fun. I love getting on here with y'all. And again, we'll be on here later this week. I've got some hats we got to press, and I can take y'all through the process. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all